What's up, YouTube? What's up, Discord? Getting a lot of interest on my Discord and a lot of interest in people trying to figure out, hey man, can you teach us how to do puts? We don't know how to do puts. Um, Gone are the days of buy and hold. Gone are the days of hopium short squeezes, messing around with penny stocks, low floaters, speculative plays, runners, all that stuff. We're making informed trading decisions here, informed gambles, pretty much. Okay, that's kind of what it is, um, based on a lot of factors like what's happening in the world, what's happening in the market, what's happening that day, what's happening maybe that week or the next day, what could be happening or what just happened. Okay, for example, PayPal. What just happened? Okay, that's what caused it to fall, and we were betting on a multi-day drop. Okay, which we got. It was down again today, 1.6%. I did a long video. I'm gonna upload it anyways. It's not that great. I'm all over the place because I don't set up like I don't set it up and write it out. What am I gonna do? I just wing it. That's just what I do because things will come to me as I'm talking. But this one, I'm gonna just let me put this out there. It cannot teach you how to short in 5 minutes, okay? I can't teach you how to make hundreds of percent in 5 minutes. I already have a video. It's like 42 minutes long, shorting the market. Check it out on my channel. I haven't been putting much videos out lately because the Discord is where I spend literally every day, most of my time, and I devote it to those people that are in my Discord. I was on vacation. I was still in there every day, tons. It's 7 days a week. Okay, I'm in there 7 days a week. I am dedicated. That being said, I cut back on the YouTube content. Okay, but I am putting this out there for mostly for them and for whoever else may be watching. Okay, but it's not enough. I can't just rush it. But I know you guys have short attention spans, so I'm gonna just rush it a little bit, and I'll still upload the other video anyways. I don't even like it that much, but I'm gonna upload it because you'll be able to learn something and take something away for sure that I might not cover here or I might not go over. Okay, so for starters, buying and selling a put is just like buying and selling a stock. Okay, PayPal today, right? If you wanted to buy and sell shares, you would click. I just got to check something, make sure I'm not recording something specific. Okay, I don't want my account info in there. PayPal, you'd hit in the ticker, PayPal, stock. You would buy, how many shares do you want to buy or sell, right? Order type, limit, market, limit, enter the price, duration, day, good till close, good till extended hours, whatever. Hit buy or hit sell. Easy, right? Well, so, and what do you got there? You got the bid, you got the ask, you got the high, you got the low. It's got all the info for you, right? This is Questrade. This is Canadian. You're not going to be able to use it if you're not Canadian. Well, what's up with options? Okay, well, options, okay. PayPal. Oh, what is this? You got dates, okay? Every Friday is when it is, or the last, uh, or what we call every third Friday of the month, because some months have five, and that's called the monthlies. And then leaps are like long term; they're long out. They're usually like a year or more. Okay, like here's some leaps: 2025, 2024. It's crazy. You can gamble that far out. I'm hitting the weeklies right now. Okay, or next week. That's it. This week or next week. Those are it. I'm not going super far out because you pay to go super far out. You pay for that time. It's called a time premium. I'm trying to rush this, okay? You might have to watch it a couple times, but whatever. PayPal. You would click options instead of stocks. You would pick the date. So let's pick Friday. You pick a price. This is called a strike. What's the strike? The strike is the price. I don't know why they don't just call it a price. Why are you calling it a strike? You're just confusing new people. Just call it a price. Share price. Call it share price. Strike equals share price. Let me put that up here for you. Strike equals share price. Okay? Puts give you the right, not the obligation, to buy the stock at a set price. So if I wanted to buy PayPal at 83, it's at 83. If I wanted to buy it at 83, I would pay for these puts $2.12. Okay? You go, what the heck? Why would you pay $2.12 to buy it at 83 when it's at 83.17? Because you're not buying this. You're hoping this goes down, and you're making 100% on your position if it goes down a few bucks. Okay? Let's play the 84 though. This is what I was on today, okay? I was on the 84. I was on like 5 strikes, but I was on the 84. PayPal 84. What did it open at? It opened at 231 in my Discord. Okay, you don't need me to show you receipts. Everybody out there, show us. You're a liar. Nah, it's in my Discord. Go in the Discord. But it's also basic info you can get anywhere, okay? It opened at 231. Okay, I sold it up like 80%. It went up to 475. What's 475? Because the stock went down to $79.82. 79.82. Boom. Short it on open, guys. Short it on open. Boom. I even have a YouTube video from 2 in the morning. Boom. You know I played that. Why the hell wouldn't I play that? I said I was going to play it. Boom. I sold it somewhere around here. I didn't even get all this. Because I was like, boom, I'm in, I'm out. Give me that money. 475 was the high. It opened at 231. Simple division. That's a 206% gain on one day. 206%. Okay? 206%. I sold out, like I said, 80%. A lot of people in my Discord got better than me, and some did not play it. I don't know why, but they didn't play it. That's fine. They're their own traders. They can do whatever they want to do, and they don't have to prove it to anybody one way or the other. It closed the day up 25%. That's a good day to anybody. That's if you just started at the start of the day and has held it the whole day. Okay? How do you close it? Just like a stock, you hit sell. You're buying it, letting it go up, so it goes up when the stock goes down. When the stock goes down, the put value goes up because you're betting it's going down. When it goes down and you're happy, you made some money, you hit sell. It's that simple. Okay? You're probably going to need a margin account. It doesn't mean you're going to be in margin. You're also going to have to sign some e-docs or physical documents, and then you send them to you take a picture of it and email it to the whoever, Robinhood or Repo or whatever. You have to set up an options trading account, okay? Don't ask me specific questions about your broker. Don't ask a stranger. Don't Google it. Call them. Call your broker. Start calling your broker when you have broker-related questions. When you have account questions, call your broker. It's like calling the bank. It's like calling the number on your back of your credit card. You just call them. It's not scary. They're not in New York on the floor of Wall Street. They're just chilling. They're just regular people there to answer your questions. Call them. Don't ask anybody because you're going to get wrong info. Wrong info is going to cost you money. Trust me on this. Call your own broker. It takes 5 minutes. You got it all set up. Okay. You're trading options. Okay. Well, do I need to understand all this, Kev? Well, yeah, kind of. Okay, so these are the share prices. These are what they're trading at. These are the change. This is the percent. There's a bid and an ask, just like a stock. Bid and an ask. Volume is how much traded today. Open interest is how many contracts are still being held. You're going to use this. This is level 2 data. You're going to use this to determine max pain. That's a whole nother conversation. Okay, I won't get into it. Knowing where max pain is helps you determine when to get out because that's the computer algos are going to try and go there. Now, PayPal. Here's an example of how you would say think about a put or enter a put. Double bottom. If we want this to double bottom, we want it to go to 80 to retest, okay? It's at 83. So, would I buy in 80? You could, but I would not recommend it. I would buy what's called at the money or in the money. 83 is like at the money because it's like 83 bucks. In the money is 84. You're paying a bit more because you baked in a higher price. You have the right to sell it at 84 because you can do what's called exercise the option. Okay, if you exercise the option, you get, for every one contract, you get 100 shares and you pay them, right? You're going to pay them 84. And if this went to 80, you would make $4 per share. Okay, but it cost you 267. $4 minus 267, you made $1.33 per share per contract because you paid for 84 and then it went to 80 and you sold it for that. But 99 times out of 100, you are just going to buy and sell the contract. You are not going to sell, you're not going to exercise. There's no point. You'll make way more selling this. The only time, and you're basically never going to run into this. One person in my Discord ran into this today. She entered a contract where there's like no volume. No one's buying in the call side. No one wants to close. No one, they don't want to touch it. She's going to have to exercise most likely and then sell the shares. She'll still make a profit, but she kind of messed up, okay? Because that's not a good idea to get into something with no volume. Mega caps are the best, right? Large caps and mega caps. You probably don't want to be mucking around with low floaters and things like that. If they even have an options chain. Usually they don't. I think you need 7 million shares just to have an options chain, okay? It's ran by the CBOE, Chicago Board of Options Equities, or something along those lines. Okay? What else? So we've already said how to buy and sell. There's just a couple things you might want to familiarize yourself with. Pre-markets. You're going to Google futures. The word futures. That's it. First thing that comes up, CNN. I like it. It's good. Works for me. It's green. Barely green. But these are always going to be small numbers. If they're big numbers, it's a good day if it's green, and it's a real bad day coming if they're big numbers and red. You know, if this says $100 red minus 2% for the S&P 500, that is going to be a bad day. The whole market is going to be bleeding. They can change by the morning, but you need to bookmark this, and you need to check this every day after hours and before the market opens to get an idea of what is happening. It takes you 5 seconds to check, maybe 10. It tells you gold, it tells you crude oil. Crude oil has an impact on all stocks. Crude goes up, sometimes, usually, stocks go down because that means the prices of stuff goes up. Crude goes down, so this price of stuff is supposed to go down, but it's not because we're getting gouged. You get the idea. The other one is this site, Options Profit Calculator. Okay? Sorry, I just had to pause that for a sec. The other site, Options Profit Calculator. You need this site. You're going to want this site. It's going to help you a lot, especially if you're just like holding one. What does this site do? Okay, so you can put in whatever you want. Okay, Dal Airlines gets the price, and then you can check. But let's just stick with PayPal since that was the most recent. Okay, PayPal get price. Current price $83.17. This site lags like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. This is the only downside. The site lags. That's fine. You can manually change it. But since it's accurate, we will just leave it. Then what do? You click buy because you're going to buy a put. You click this button. Select the option. Oh, why is it? What's going on here? Sorry. There we go. Okay, you're going to select the option. You've got October 14th, the 21st. You got all these options. We're doing Friday, so we click the 14th. If we click the 21st, it changes. Okay, you can even see it added some strikes in there. But the 14th, okay, at the money. What did we say? 83 or 84? We're going to go with at the money right now, 83. This morning you would have went with 84, so at the money, 83, $2 is the bid ask is 212, so we'll say like 215. Let's just call it down the middle. How many contracts? Each one contract is 100 shares. That's why it's saying 100. So yeah, sure, we'll spend $1,000, okay? $1,000, 5 contracts. Calculate. Okay, how low do we think it'll go? Well, it went to 79, so let's do 79.50 on the bottom and 85 on the top. So we want to know how bad it can be and how good it can be. Now we click calculate. Don't worry about this. This is stupid. Maximum return 40,000. PayPal at 0. PayPal's not going to be 0. This is the dumbest thing ever. They're confusing newbies. There's no reason to put this. It's stupid. Same with like the maximum return. It's the same. One's the dollars and one's the percent. It's not going to be 0. There's no reason to show this. What is good is the break even. So whatever you're paying, the 215, what does it need to be by Friday for you to not lose any money if you hold? Don't think hold. I don't hold these. I just sell them when I make money. And I sell them when I'm losing money too, because I don't want to lose more money or all of my money. The maximum risk is what you paid, 1,075. It could go to 0 because you'll run out of time and it'll be way far away and it'll be worth nothing. It'll be worth 1 cent. So the break even is $80.85. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know. And again, it just reiterates what's it costing you, 1,075 bucks. Okay, so you don't have to guess. You know, it's going to show you on your app as well. Okay, so if it stays the same price because the 11th is done tomorrow, it opens up. It needs to open up at 82.40 for me to have any profit. If it stays the same, I lose the day. So holding it, you lose time. Time is money. Time is 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter if the market is closed. Time is 24 hours a day, including weekends, okay? With options, that's very important. I don't like to hold over the weekend because you're just going to lose 2 days. 2 days of value. That's a lot. So, it opens at 82.40. Okay, you make 3%. Well, what do I think will happen, right? It's at 83.17, right? It could go down by like 2%. That's probably pretty good. We saw the futures were green. That might mean it might go up 2%. That's not good. But, it can happen. You can guess wrong. But let's just say it opens up down like 2%, okay? Like 2 in the morning or whatever it starts at 4 in the morning, pre-market starts, it gaps down just a little bit, 2%. So 83.17 times 2%. 2% is 100 is 100%. Sorry, 1 is 100%, 98 is 2% off. That is whatchamacallit. That's just basic math. You need to know grade 4 math. You need to know multiplication. You need to know division. You need to know addition and subtraction to do options. I'm not joking and I'm not being demeaning. I'm being serious. So 83.17 times 2%, about 81.50. So it should go to like 81.50. So that puts me in between 81.60 and 81.40. So in between 25 to 30% is what I'm hoping to wake up to. I can sell it right then and there. Boom. Make 25% to 30% overnight. That's what I'm hoping for, right? If I'm in this contract. Could go even lower. What I'm hoping on the day, 5%. 5%. 83.17 times 5%. 79 bucks. I'm not even hoping for that. I'm hoping for like 80 bucks, right? My long-term price target on PayPal, 65 bucks. My short-term, like right now, price target, 80 bucks. I want it to retest. This, see if it's support and bounce up, or if it falls, now that 80 bucks becomes resistance. It's going to have to try and come up and over that at some point. So, but since we didn't come all the way back down, I feel like, boom, we come back down. We're in a downwards channel, okay? So you do need to understand things about the market and how they work to even make these guesses. Because there's not just random, I don't just flip a coin and put a ticker out. You have to understand some of these things. And that's what my paying members in Discord are paying me for, is to figure this kind of stuff out. So, if it goes to 80 tomorrow, I will make 74% on that contract. 74% one day. I don't need squeezes. I'm over it. I don't need any of that crap. This is good. I can do this. I can make a ton of dough doing this. This is what I'm going to be doing. And this is what my followers in Discord, this is what we are doing right now. We are bearish. We're not bulls. We're not looking for buying the dip. We're not cheering on gains and rips because they're all fake. It ain't happening. This market is going down, you guys. That's what's up. We're in a recession and we're headed further in. We're not clawing our way out. The U.S. owes a lot of money. They don't have. And the world is getting kind of freaky out there right now. So, anyways, goes down to 80 bucks. Let's call it 80, 60 to be safe. We don't want to ride it all the way down. Okay, I make 55% return. I go have breakfast, walk the dog, chill. If I want, I'm good to go. We're done for the day. We wait for the next one. Okay? My Discord is not about 10 bangers every day, 5 days a week. You'll be lucky to get one. Lately, I've been given 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. We don't need 50 million plays. We need some focused, targeted plays that are solid picks. And after like 11 trades, I'm probably not going to hear from you again because you're going to be wealthy. So that's what I'm trying to do with these puts. Get to know this calculator. This calculator is going to be a lifesaver. If it wind up kind of trading sideways and you hold, at least you know, okay, well, traded, it just kind of stayed around 83 today. It didn't really move. Okay, well, I'm down 15%. I'm down 15% if it trades sideways. Oh, I'm down 38% if it trades sideways for 2 days, right? That's not going to be good. So you got to leave some money on the side to do some averaging, right? That's just what I always do. I don't just go all in and then don't have any money. You can't average. I average in so that if it's trading in the wrong direction, I can bring the price lower and closer to where I want it to be. So when it finally moves in my direction because of MACD and RSI, and then, EMA crossovers and things like that, when it finally moves in those directions, I can capitalize, right? Because you can't just like enter and then hope it goes back and then goes down even further. You need wiggle room throughout the whole day because they move fast. It's not like a normal stock. And I will just give you an example. Here's the SPY today. The SPY is only down 0.5%. That's it. But look at the puts. Look at the calls. The calls got destroyed. 50%. These people lost half the money they put in. They just lost it. These people, they put in their money. They made 20% on a 0.5% move. Okay, so you need to have wiggle room. This is key. I haven't really mentioned that before, I don't think, in the videos. So you need to have wiggle room, cash at the ready. Cash at the ready. So if you have $1,000 for this play, maybe you only put in 600 at the open, 600, and you save that other 400 so that you can work with it throughout the day if it doesn't go exactly as you planned. Because look at the chart. It was all good until it wasn't. And then, okay, nope, gotta keep testing. So they double topped it. Now we're going to test 48. Okay, we broke 48. Boom, VWAP held it up. Okay, now we're back to 48. Is that resistance? Is that support? We don't know. If it's resistance, it's going to go back to VWAP, and then it's going to go down back to here, the last kind of resistance point. So you have to understand how to read a chart. If you're going to be doing puts and calls, you need to know how to read a chart. And if you don't know how to read a chart, you join my Discord, and if you're premium, you can DM me and ask me the questions, and I'll respond. If you're standard, go with what we're doing as a group. Put notifications on my money bag channel, and just run with that. And I am not a financial advisor. It is not financial advice. But that, feel free to copy what I do or go with what others are saying type thing. Okay, we do have some good traders in there. We have a lot of new traders and a lot of new people to puts, and because for 2 years most of retail was buy and hold. This is a new concept to a lot of people. Uh, the the potential is enormous. You're gonna be red pilled. Green pill is like buy and hold, and red pill is like, hey, if the company doesn't perform, we short it. It's that simple. If PayPal says they're going to fine people for talking, what does that have to do with PayPal? people are going to close all their accounts, short it because they're losing business. It is that simple. It's not bad. That is an action and a reaction. The railway strikers, guys. Okay, I'm going to just throw this in there. The strike is potentially back on. So I might be hitting CCL. Well, that's not supposed to be on there. Sorry. I was watching that while I was watching the railroads. I might be hitting NCLH, CSX, RCL, and CUK. Okay? Because those are the highest volume, so I'm going to have a lot of chances to trade those options. If it's back on, those are going to fall. It's that simple. If they're going to fall, you don't buy the dip. You sell the dip, right? You buy puts, run it down, close them out. Buy the put, sell to close. Is there anything else I even want to talk about here? One second. Let me pause this. You know what? I think we're good. That's a good kind of baseline fundamentals for you guys. 2 resources that I had reserved for my Discord that I'm sharing with you guys. Like I said, it was the futures and it was the IPO. Sorry, not IPO. Options calculator. Okay, very critical pieces of information. Let me just show you something real quick before we go. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so Uber and Lyft. There was a rumor or speculation they're going to change the rules of how the drivers are classified, and it's going to cost Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. It's going to cost them like 20% of their profits because it's going to change how they make profit. Based on that speculation, they both fell. Uber fell, I think, 12%. This is going to blow your mind, okay? But this is what happens. You hear that news. You buy a put. That's what's up. You don't wait to buy a dip. You buy a put, write it down. If you want to buy a dip, you buy a dip at close to the bottom. Here's Uber. Puts, right-hand side, on the day, okay? Hundreds of percent. 2250 strike paid 1900%. Okay, if you had $1,000 in the 2250 strike, you got back $19,000 from $1,000. I always tend to buy at the money and in the money. These are highly risky and speculative because they're far out. They're out of the money. I would have only would have gotten, what did it open at? Sorry. One second. It opened at 25.50. Okay, it opened at 25.50. 20, it went down to 24.64. I would have bought the 25.50. So when it opened, okay, whatever it was at, so it was $1.13 below because it went up $1.13. So it's at 134. It's at 134. It opened at 21 cents. You hear that news? Uber, buy puts, 21 cents. Boom. Okay. It went all the way up to $1.13 by the end of the day. 538%. It's that simple. You paid 21 cents. It went to $1.13. That's a 538.1% difference. And this is just me double checking the math, which is obviously going to be right because this is pre-calculated. 530. I wasn't in this today. I didn't call it out. I'm not taking credit for it. Someone in my Discord mentioned it. I don't think any of us played it. We were all focused on PayPal. So why am I showing you this now at the end of the video? Because I want you to know that you do not need to FOMO into these plays. FOMOing in is what's blowing people up left, right, and center. FOMO is crazy. I got a few people hating on me today because they're pissed because they didn't follow what I said and they think it's bogus, but they don't know how to do math and they can't realize that 300%, followed by 2600%, followed by 82%, followed by 110%, changes 1 grand into 292 grand. And I'm sorry that's blowing your mind, but it's blowing your mind because you're not even part of that world. You don't even know. It hasn't been shown to you. I'm showing it to people now. I am letting, here it is. Here it is. Okay? If you played Levi's, even just 2 plays, right? You're way up. Levi's into PayPal. Levi's was up 82, PayPal up 110. My exact strikes. 82 and 110. Okay? $1,000 on Levi's, 82%, $1,820. Okay? And then today, PayPal, 110%. You're at $3,822 on 2 plays. $3,822 from 1 grand on 2 plays. Let's say you ran both of those into the Uber. Now you have 382, 3822. You buy the Uber, you get the 538%. Right? $21,000, guys. 21 grand, 3 plays. What's the 4th play? I don't know. The 4th play played 210, let's call it. All right? 43 grand. Okay? So it adds up very, very, very fast, but I don't want you to FOMO in until you know how to do it, because it also can crush you if you got the wrong side. If you don't know how to take a loss, this isn't for you. I've had to take losses of 21 grand, 6 grand. Sometimes you have to get the hell out. It goes the wrong way. You got to preserve your capital, and go to the next play when you can. You need to know how to take a loss. It's black and white. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't, I hope it's going to go up. I'll just wait. Take the loss, recover, get your mind right, get in the next one. You have to know how to take a loss, secure your profits, because it'll move fast. It will move fast. This is very fast right here. This is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. In half an hour, you just blew tons of profit. You need to know when to get in and get out. Or sorry, be ready to get in and get out reasonably quick, okay? Because that's how quick it will change. Even here, boom, this into this, that's a massive change right there. That into that, that's a lot. It doesn't look like a lot, but with the multipliers, it's a lot, okay? So that's what I got for you guys today. Discord link will be below. I'm sure most people watching this are probably already in my Discord, but if you have questions, put them in the comments and or in the Discord. If you're premium, you can DM me, and standard, just put it in the main chat. If I'm not busy, I get to it. If I'm busy, like today, like I'm researching the next play, which I'm just going to toss it out there. I'm looking at dominoes. I was looking at DAL, DAL, Delta Airlines. They report tomorrow. But because of American Airlines today, okay, I was ready for it all week, and then American Airlines today upped their guidance. And it's like cruise ships. If one does it, they all do it. So I don't know if Dal is ready to pop real quick and steal all the puts, which it probably is. So I'm a little skeptical of it. Domino's, I'm not a big fan of shorting pizza, but I heard they have a lot of debt and they've made a lot of bad decisions lately. So I'm actively researching that right now so I can find out, is that what I'm going to short? Maybe I don't do anything for 2 days. That's okay. That is okay, because it's about quality, not quantity here, okay? Quality. You cannot just short everything. Quality, not quantity. There's got to be news or catalysts that you can work with. And this works with calls as well, okay? If someone gets a massive contract, you go calls instead of puts. You buy a call, you let it rip, you close it out. Okay, it's not just puts. Calls is just the total opposite. If things are good, you hit that call. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.